Hey guys, it's Suzanne again. Listen, I did an update earlier, so here I am again because I forgot to mention some things. So I'm at the office. I don't have to worry about people or cars or neighborhoods, so I feel pretty safe here. So I thought this would be a good time just to visit with you a little bit more, kind of like a part two, if you will, from my earlier video. And I made some notes this time. It's fabulous. Okay. One thing I forgot to talk to you guys about was the uterine lining, because my last IVF, I had a uterine lining at 15. At one point they thought it was 13, but come to find out it was probably just they measured it during a contraction. So 15 is actually a little too thick. When I went in to meet with my new doctor, or a meeting, we discussed it, and he said that he liked to see the lining between 9 and 13. Well, I asked Mr. Sonographer, okay, I gotta stop doing that. That's just, being childish. Okay. I asked Mr. Sonographer after he did my sonogram what the uterine lining was, and he said it was 11.5. So much better this time. Not as many follicles, but a better uterine lining. A little bit of a, trade-off there. So, also, I did the math from the retrieval to when my transfers would take place, and then counted out for the beta test. And I was very happily surprised to see that the beta test will take place on my mother's 61st birthday. And if you guys knew what that would mean to her, but, I hesitate to get too excited because I've done this before and it failed, and sometimes BFNs do happen. But I am just thinking of what a blessing and what a joy it would be to get to tell my mother on her birthday that Russ and I had finally conceived. So just something fun to think about. Also, I went ahead and called my previous doctor and talked to their insurance person about getting back on my insurance. Just with the whole frustration that I went through this morning, and just kind of coming to an epiphany of not wanting to go to this particular doctor's office anymore. I thought, I've got to take matters into my own hands and be proactive with this. So I went ahead and called former doctor's office, talked to the insurance lady. She said that she was going to check on some things regarding the insurance and talk to the doctor, and she's going to give me a call back. So I haven't heard back from her yet, but I'm really hoping that I hear from her tomorrow, because if we do need another IVF, I would like to go back to my previous doctor. One other thing is, I went ahead and made an appointment to see my gynecologist in the morning, just to have a checkup, just basically an external one. So I don't know what they're gonna do exactly, but I'm kind of professional when it comes to anything down there, so nothing bothers me. But I don't know if it's because of all the meds, all the injections and everything I've been putting in my body, and if it's changing chemicals or what it's doing, but I have noticed just recently some irritation. So I'm just going to go have my gyno take a look at that before we get too far into this, in case there's some medications or something that I need to take, just to make sure that everything's okay. Also, I just wanted to say I've blown up like a freaking blowfish. I kid you not. It is kind of demotivated me from even wanting to work out, because it's kind of like at a point right now that I'm just like, I don't feel in control of it anyway, like it's going to really help. But I'm going to try to go walk tonight and get some exercise, because I think it'll make me feel better. And then also, I was just going to put a request out there for people to please make a lot of videos next week, and then the